Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your buddy Chewie coming at you. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Let's see, I'm just pulling out of BW3, Buffalo Wild Wings. They do buy one, get one free traditional wings on Tuesday nights. So throughout this quarantine coronavirus time, we've been doing a lot of pizza and wings on Tuesday night. We get half-price wings, and then we've got a couple of pizza joints locally here in Cleveland or in my town of Twinsburg that do buy one get one free pizzas on Tuesday night as well. So when you're feeding a family of 5, free pizza and free wings is a good thing. So anyways, it was funny though. I walked in there and I put my mask on and I went in to get my wings, and B-Dubs is like starting to look normal inside. There was a lot of people in there. It wasn't packed, but it's 7:50 on a Tuesday night. There was people sitting in the bar area. And there were games on. One of the things, if you've never been to a B-Dubs, there's like 150 televisions around the entire place, and they've all got games on. College, basketball, baseball, football, hockey, highlight, golf, whatever it is. And it was kind of weird to see a bar full of sports being on. I can't imagine. In fact, I know there's no sports being played, or very few sports being played live these days. So that was all reruns or what have you. But it was the first time that I've been into a restaurant or been back to a place where things are starting to feel a little bit normal, which is good. I don't know if that's a false sense of security or if it's a false sense of normalcy, but it felt good. It was cool. The world these days, the world is literally burning these days. There are protests, and there's a lot of damage being done. And again, I said in a previous video, I can't even begin to wrap my head around, the black, specifically the black experience, and just the kind of systemic racism that clearly still exists in this country, which just sucks so bad. And and that's, for me to say it sucks so bad, it really does not do it justice. Clearly. I can't even find the words. I do have to say it's really cool. We live in a very diverse town, which is awesome. It's part of the reason that we live here. It's part of the reason that we love it. My kids, they don't see color, which is just, it's awesome. I mean, it is, it's one of my kind of proudest things as a parent, to see that they just don't see it, which is awesome. There's nothing else I can say about it. So I could talk for a long time about kind of my thoughts about everything that's going on, but there are better equipped, more eloquent speakers out there, and more important voices that need to be heard around ending racism in this country than little old Chewie. So I won't, because I'll stutter over. Speaking of my children, today is my oldest boy's 14th birthday. So as of 7:34 p.m. 14 years ago, I became a dad for the first time, which is, without a doubt, of all the hats that I wear, being a dad is certainly up there as one of my favorites. He's a handful. He's a piece of work, and he's an amazing human being, and I love him to death. And it's really kind of cool to see the young man that he's becoming. And while there are times when being his father is very difficult, there is no doubt in my mind that he's going to go on and do some amazing things. And I'm looking forward to the point when in addition to being his father, I can also be his friend. If you anybody that's a parent knows that it's really difficult to be, quote, friendly with your children sometimes, because you have to be an asshole and you have to be the one that lays down the law, and so I'm really looking forward to a day when I can be his friend in addition to being his father. So like I said, we did some celebrating the other night. He actually is at a baseball practice right now. So again, some kind of little normalcy starting to creep back into life. As we sit here in June now, this pandemic broke out in January, February, March. It got really bad in March and April. And now we're starting to see some signs that, we're getting back to some version of normal. So that's really all I had. Just wanted to, we really just kind of wanted to jump on and kind of chat for a minute. And say happy birthday to my boy. Love you. It's also, so I ran across a blog post on Kill the Can that I wrote, entitled 53 Days I'll Never Get Back, or something to that effect. And what that means is that 53 days from now, I will be quit chewing tobacco for 14 years, because I quit 53 days after my oldest son was born. And so that July 24th, that's always a big milestone for me. That's kind of the anniversary of the day that I quit dipping. So I know that that's 53 days from now because I wrote that blog post. So hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's staying safe and healthy. And I'm really looking forward to getting Brother Pip back on the vlog here, because we have quite a few conversations to have, and I'm trying to hold off on having them until he's here. So hope everybody's good. I'll talk to you guys later.